Hey everyone, hope you're okay. We're just going live again. I'm just working on a website. So it's a directory theme one. So I'm just trying to get some of the bits together for it. Just shut down some windows. I don't need to have open. Hey Carapace. 9 times out of 10, Carapace, you're always first anyway. 9 times out of 10, you're first. Hey Aishman. Any luck with finding that plugin you were looking for? Didn't really offer you help that much, really, but it's more about the plugin, isn't it? And I'm sure there will be some. Whoops, stop the camera wobbling. There will be some plugins out there. There are some, though, by the way. In fact, I'm trying to think if it's premium add-ons or happy add-ons. One of them does it already with the glow effect. I can't remember which one it is. I might be able to tell you actually. Element how plugins, I think it was. I'll do a quick search for you right now, by the way. So let's go for because it's a timeline, isn't it? It's more like a timeline. And I don't know if where's the X? There we go. Where is it? There you go. Look, horizontal timeline. Croco block do it. Content vertical timeline. It'll be one of these. It'll be one of these. You might need to just go through this link there, Aishman. Okay. Hey, George. Sorry, I didn't see your name there. So if you're looking for a timeline, I think one of the things that Maxime should have done on here, which is a little bit limiting, in that he should have put an image up, because you don't want to have to go through every single one of these. Like, look, let's just go to a timeline for happy add-ons, right? Oh, it doesn't even work. How bad is that? So he hasn't even got it linked properly. So I'll have to speak to Maxime about this. But let's just do horizontal timeline. Let's go for here you go, design 3. So this one could be similar to what you're wanting. So you see this line here, as you go down, look, it starts to color. It's not exactly what you're looking for, but look, they have different styles, so you might need to play around with it. I don't know. Have a look, Aishman, okay? Yeah, so go to that link I've just put on there. Do a search for your thing, and see what you get there. Right, let me just edit this to be window cleaning. I can't remember what we're going to go for now. Oh, I've got to get my list of fields up. Where's my fields? Window cleaner. It's window cleaner. I'm gonna change this logo to be this one here. That's the logo they want to go for. Hey Jimmy, I'm working on a directory theme, aren't I? Which I lost time on yesterday, and I thought I just want to hit it hard. And I thought while I'm working on it, this is the My Listing theme. I might as well just do it here, right? Default cover. Right, let's just add a default cover image. We'll go with that one there. Config, we're not going to do that. Featured image, we'll go with... Where's the featured image? Go with that one there. Icon, right. We need to go for window. No, not window. You know when you type window, it gives you window. I don't mean window. I mean like clean. No, what we got? Frame. I'm not gonna get what I want, am I? Glass. I'm after window, but I'm not. I'm actually not too fussed if we don't get anything. Let me have a think. Let me have a think here. No, actually, we'll leave that. I'll just leave it as the home one. I think the home one works quite well, actually. Home. Home. I think that home one does work. We'll leave it at that. Singular name. Window cleaner. Plural name. Window cleaners. The permalink. Well, the permalink won't be that, will it? The permalink will be window cleaner, like that. Yeah, okay, cool. We'll just update that. There's loads of settings you got to go through when you do the directory theme. It's not that there's quite a lot of stuff you got to go through. So you got to kind of understand all these settings for the My Listing theme. There's loads of settings, by the way. There's loads of settings, and I tend to disable everything because I don't want to use their inbuilt header. I don't use an inbuilt header for any theme. I don't care how amazing it is. I don't. I like to have control over how the header looks and works. George, I'm not going to say your name unless we really need you, all right, mate? So don't you worry. You just take it easy and you work hard because you are a damn hard worker. Thanks. Right, let's just change these fields. Right, so we've done the field. Boom, boom, boom. Let us now decide if there will be a package. There will be no paid package, right, for this. There will be no paid package. Let's update that. We will allow reviews. Will we allow reviews? I think we should. We'll do full star rather than half star. And we will call it a review. Yep, okay, overall review. No, we won't do that to take that out. Overall review, we'll leave it as that. Gallery, we won't have a gallery. Expiry rules. Expires when the expiry date is reached. Yep, we'll leave it as that. Schema will leave. Other will leave. Now we go into the field. So this is the listing field for the fields. So when someone applies, what are the fields that they have to fill in? Not all the fields will be visible on the screen. It's going to be the fields that they kind of get to see. Oh, deep. Every time you say Visual Composer, George, I feel like puking. Stop saying it. Stop saying it. Ferdy released a new WooCommerce video, and I had a quick look at it when I was in bed. I really wish he would just... he deviates too much. I think but I know a lot of people like that, but... it's a very long video. I don't think it needed to be that long, though. It's, what was it, 3 hours 50? It's really long. It didn't, I don't get why. It shouldn't be that long. So I might do my own one. I haven't done a WooCommerce video for ages, like a proper one, so I need to do an updated one. Right, let us now have a think about this. Right, so we're going to change the title to be, I've got a list of the fields here. Oh, darn it, I just deleted it. Let me open this email here so I don't get this wrong. This bit's quite key, actually. This is the field name, so we're going to go with business name. The placeholder, I don't think we need to do that. We don't need to do a description. Right, that is done. Will there be a tagline? I don't think we'll have a tagline. No, we won't have a tagline. There's no need. Are you sure you want to delete the tagline? Yeah, we don't want to do that. Description, we will leave as description. It will be a WP editor, basic controls. Allow shortcodes. No. Is this a required field? Yes. Show in submit form. Show in admin edit form. Show in listing comparison pop-up. Yeah, okay, cool. We'll leave all that. See what I mean? There's loads of stuff you got to go through when you do this. It's not just, oh, add a field. You got to think about how you're showing it. Hi, do you know about multi-field search? For example, city field, profession field, education. Multi-field search. Do you mean like, so you got a search form and you got different fields and then you pick one, or enter it, or a drop down, and then you then hit search. Hey Francisco, Florida. But yeah, Boros, if you can, I think there's plugins for that. So if you're going to have a multi-search, so you're going to have field, then you hit search. I think you'll need to use a plugin for that. CrocoBlocks, I think. In fact, I'll tell you now what you could maybe use is, so if I was to go over here and I do search, yeah, CrocoBlock, isn't it? So I was thinking that it might be one of these ones you might want to use. Go and have a look at CrocoBlock. Go have a look at CrocoBlock, right? One thing that's missing on this thing, and I have said this before to Maxim, he needs to put a filter on here somewhere that shows what are free, because some of these you got to pay for. But if you go to CrocoBlock, try CrocoBlock. But something I have said to Maxime on his site here, which is Element How Add-on Finder, he needs to add the functionality to say, is it free? Because if I'm doing a search for a filter, I would like to know, is it free or do I need to pay a pro? And then you have to weigh it up. Do you really want to pay a premium fee for one thing? You got to get the whole plugin, but you wanted one thing, so was it worth it, kind of thing? That's just how my brain works. And everyone knows that my brain is just... right? I don't think they want images. Right, so we're not going to do images. Images, let's get rid of that. Cover image, we will have... no, let's get this right. Contact number. We'll go with phone number and stick that up there. So this will be a phone number. This will be a required field. Content long. No, we'll leave that as that. Ah, search and filter pro. Is that the yeah, that's the name of the plugin, isn't it? Search and Filter Pro. Get back to your work. Get back to your work, George. No, WordPress is not dead. WordPress is not dead at all. Let me give you an analogy, okay? Let me give you an analogy, and I'm going to put it onto full screen because this analogy deserves full screen, right? Okay, so every 2 years, right, everyone in the news, worldwide news, talks about Apple being done. Oh my God, Apple's profits have gone down for this quarter. They're not making as much money. Every 2 years, even though there's a new iPhone every year, right? Because Apple don't do a major change every 2 years, there's a bit of a dip, right? And everyone goes, oh my God, Apple is, oh, people don't want iPhones anymore. They don't want this, they don't want that. Oh, the profits are dying. Then Apple released the latest version and the profits go like this. Psh, supernova, right? So this whole thing about WordPress has a bit of a dip in the monopoly market. It's just because the others were so small. When they grow a little bit, it's obviously going to have a hit on WordPress's 40% monopoly, right? That doesn't mean, though, that WordPress is dead. It's like saying at some point in time, right? Let's say this was the only pen in the world, 100% monopoly. Then another pen comes out, and this is only 2%, 98%. Slowly over time, there might be more people using this because there's variation. But it's a bit like if you took all of them, Wix, Squarespace, Magento, Webflow, all of these different solutions, I bet if you were to monitor it on a daily basis, which you can't, but let's say we had a graph, a chart, and we could on a daily basis look at who's buying or using what, there will be fluctuation. There will be people that go from Wix to WordPress, WordPress to Squarespace, Divi to Elementor, Elementor to there'll be fluctuation everywhere, just like the types of cars, the food we eat. It's like vegans, right? Vegans. How many vegans are there worldwide, right? It's growing. However, that doesn't mean carnivore meat production will go down. So I would say take everything with a pinch of salt. Just don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. What about learning Webflow? I don't have time to learn about Webflow. I'll be honest, I've got too much on. Maybe one day, maybe. But if you want to learn it, I would say do it. I would always say actually go for what you think you want to learn or do. And also, don't worry about what people like me think or what George thinks or Karapos or anyone. Go with what you have an interest in. That's what I would say. Haha. Of course. Yeah, do you know what? I haven't really investigated into Oxygen and Webflow that much. But I have heard that as well, what Karapos just said. It's meant to be similar. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the differences are. Sometimes one of the things I don't like about the My Listing theme is how you do have to scroll up and down quite a lot. So you want to find a field, you got to go up, down. It's really annoying. It is quite annoying. I want to go with a text field. And I'm going to call this text field... Is it text field or text area? I can't remember now. I think it's text area. Is it text field or text area? Exactly, and I think that's the thing about these days. Why do I use Canva more than Photoshop? Because with Photoshop, I felt like I was doing very much a lot of stuff from scratch. And yes, you have actions and stuff, but they're only good to a point. The reason I switched to Canva is the speed that I can create a logo, do a design, create an icon, mess around with an image, boom, 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 boom. It keeps me focused, whereas with Photoshop, I would go, oh, what about this? What about that? What about a bit of fading? Canva is a little bit tunnel vision in its approach, but it does keep you focused. And the speed that you can create images and icons and logos is so immense. I mean, anyone who uses Canva, how quick can you churn out modified images and, stuff? It's just a beast, right? And the background removal tool, it's pretty impressive, right? I mean, it's impressive. I'm just checking a field because I've added in a couple of fields that... here we go. So that would be that. That would be that. Just got to check this actually works. So if I go here and I hit return, it jumps down. Yeah. I'm just checking I've got the right field because I think it was this field. Yeah, that's the field I wanted. Right, back over here. I picked the wrong field. Here you go, fields. So I don't want that field. Don't want that. I want this field, and we're going to call this one business address. And we'll call it business address like that. Required field. This will not be displayed to customers. This will not be displayed to customers. Let's just check that in. Yep, cool. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. I think it's one of those quick and dirty and easy. However, if you want proper image blending, photoshopping, you need Photoshop or something similar. And the stuff that Jimmy does, you got the merging, the blending, the erasing, the fading, the saturation, the lighting, the layers, the shadowing, the masking, all of this stuff, right? Then Canva isn't good for that. But for quick and dirty, get stuff out there. It's pretty impressive, right? And the other thing also, I would say that one of the great things I think about WordPress is right now, okay, look at the people that are continuously coming to these chats, right? Or just any chat or any forum room, yeah? We're all strangers. We were strangers. Now we've become really good friends, but we were all strangers, right? And how many forums and groups do you know out there? Can you imagine if I did a live chat right now and the live chat was purely just oxygen? If we did a live chat which was just oxygen, I don't think it would work. I don't know. I don't think we'd have as much people or whatever. And the same goes with like Webflow. Maybe we would. I don't know. I'm not going to risk it. And even though the focus of Web Squadron is Elementor, because we do deviate into looking at plugins and solutions and methodologies for doing things, which can help you to think about how you could maybe do something similar with other page builders, that is why the WordPress community is so strong. Believe me, if there was a solution out there which had a wide range of solutions like WordPress, I would consider it. But there's something about the infrastructure and the plugins, and I think that is what always makes me happy. Like, that 6 months ago, there might not have been a solution for something you wanted, but there's a good chance there is now a solution. Something's been developed. a gap has been filled or modified or tweaked. Whereas with a lot of solutions, you know, the Wixes and all of that, they don't, other than a feature, they don't really, there isn't anyone out there designing new fancy stuff. Yeah, and Karapos is right, there is no perfect page builder. Elementor, right, has got quite a lot of faults. I get really annoyed with how much I still have to do with CSS. Why do I have to do that? Why do I have to do stuff for the accordion? Why do I have to add CSS in to do mega menu? My God, where is the mega menu? Menus, mobile menu. Why can't, you have to put code to do an animated icon. So I think there are stuff that I feel like, Elemental Form, we don't have conditional calculated logic in Elemental Form yet. Where's that? That should be there. So there's stuff that I still feel like still needs to be done. But it is still my favorite tool to use. You know, and so the community we've exactly, Karapos, the container. Like right now I'm building this website, okay? I could build it in container, but I'm worried that what if I do container and there's an update and something right breaks. So because they've not specified container, I'm just still doing it in a section and column approach. Which is a bit bad of me, but at the same time I'm still a little bit nervous, right? When you're working with someone who's going to have a big client base, you feel like, well, I could do it, and then it could break, or something goes wrong. Oh, man. Elements container. I was hoping by June, but now I think it might be August or September. I reckon it'll be Black Friday. November, that's when we'll get it. Yeah, Jimmy, go for it. Go for it. What do you want to ask? I've put on a bit of weight. I need to do a bit more exercise. I think loads of other tools have already got the container though, haven't they? Or a form of container. And there's stuff like, hey, Charlie. And there's a form of, what is it? I can't remember what it is and I was going to say something. You know, there's some stuff that Divi do as well that is better. Which one of the last illustrations I made do you like the best? I have to say, right, the one that connected with me more, and I'm not just talking about the subject matter, right? It was actually the hypertension one, Jimmy. And here's why. There are tons of charities out there. Tons of charities for different conditions. Brain tumor, heart, hypertension, kidney, loads of stuff, right? Dementia, Alzheimer's. There's loads. Parkinson's, loads of different conditions, right? When you're able to take something like a heart or whatever, and you turned it into almost like a Wizard of Oz, like almost image, wasn't it? The hot air balloon. It was almost like a play on the condition, but you made it strokes, heart attacks. You made it fun to look at, but you also highlighted the seriousness. You can have images that are hardcore. If you smoke, here's what your lungs look like, and it's too demoralizing. Or you could have something that's too gimmicky. Yours was lovely balance. And I think that if you start to do more stuff like that, potentially, you could probably start approaching charities and stuff. Look, would you like an image? Would you like an image for your hero banner? Part of your advertising or something like that? Because on LinkedIn, There are loads of health professionals and health companies that are doing stuff for diabetes, for insulin, for all this stuff, right? Bags for when you have, gastrointestinal problems, genitourinary problems, and all of that. Intestinal tract. When you start to do stuff like that, they might look at it and go, you know what? This is quite good. Because I feel like it's one of those, I call it a universally universally accepted. It's one of those things where you can put an image and only certain people like it. Let's say I put an image up of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Only people that like Star Wars are going to like it. Everyone that hates Star Wars will go away from it. But when you say brain tumor, cancer, it creates an people go, I know someone, or oh God, that, yeah, never thought of that. It creates a connection. So George, good point, George. This is the client staging site. I've asked them this as well. Why have you not got anything? So what we're going to do is we're going to build it and then it will get transferred over. I have said to them I don't like doing that because there could be... I don't like doing that because it might be you got to redo the images and stuff like that. However, it's one of their staging sites they got. I have to say though, I don't like building on not secure because when you add images and you set things up, when you move things over, there's always a really high chance you're going to get the a mixed content issue, where you move to a secure site, but the images were loaded as a it goes to the non-SSL HTTP address, and I hate it when that happens. Don't worry, Jimmy. Look forward to your images. No, I think WordPress is just trying to be more WordPress is trying to be more innovative in what it does. But remember, if you think about it, Elementor's got how many users now? Is it 11 million or close to, I don't know, 11 million, whatever. If 11 million people are using Elementor, right, that means they're all using WordPress. And if they're using WordPress, it means they will be accessing WordPress plugins. That means they will be possibly paying for premium plugins. So all of this feeds into the WordPress infrastructure, right? If WordPress made it difficult so that you couldn't have Divi, you couldn't have Elementor and stuff like that, there's a lot of people that would probably say, well, I'm not going to use WordPress now. They then have now cut off the market for plugins and stuff, so they won't do it. No, Francis. Hey, Catherine. Yeah, Francisco. Don't worry about. Don't say it's arbitrary. Please don't say that. What you're saying is very true, and it is your opinion. But what you're saying is true. So the Elementor Cloud, what they did was they stopped a fair chunk of plugins that could potentially have some conflict or issue. But every plugin I use, I could still use on the cloud. So don't worry about it. Honestly, don't worry about it. Seriously, don't worry about it. How are you doing, Catherine? Started a bit early today because I'm just working on a directory website. I can't even think about what I'm saying sometimes. Let's just lift this one up. Let's get rid of bathrooms. Let's get rid of beds. Location. Let's get rid of rooms. Get rid of area, we get rid of amenities, We're going to shove this one to be up here. We're going to get rid of gallery images. Will we have gallery images? No, we're going to get rid of gallery images. So we'll have business address, contact email. We'll change this to be business email. In fact, we'll change this to be phone number, business address, business email. This is a required field. To be honest, Voros, I think what happened was the notes feature. I think they were trying to steal a bit of Atareem's thunder, but Atareem, with their version 3 coming out, I think have gone up a notch with what you can do, which is really cool. And don't know if you're aware of it, George, but Vito showed me one of the new features coming out with Atareem, which is really, really good. Really good with how you can start leaving notes. I don't want to say too much about it, but you don't need any admin access to leave notes, you know. But yeah, it would have been nice if they had finished off the Flexbox. I think the problem is that getting the notes feature in was probably easier for them to iron out all the Flexbox, but I'm hoping they do it soon. Okay, I will tell you. So what's going to happen is you could go to any website, right? Okay, so you could go to apple.com. You could now leave notes. Yeah, so you could go, oh, is it on there already? Oh, I don't know. I thought it was in version 3. So you could go to apple.com. You could leave notes on the apple.com one, right? Okay, on their website saying, don't like this, don't like this, don't like that, whatever, or change this, right? And then send the link to, say, George, and George will open it now, and he'll see the Apple website, even though we don't have admin access to Apple, and you can see all the notes. So it might be maybe, let's just say you're a client and you like this website, but we don't have admin access to it. You can leave notes on that website and send me a link to say, I really like this logo. I really like this. I don't like that. Could we think about doing something like that? You know? So I'm pretty sure that's the version 3 feature they're bringing out. Yeah, exactly, George. You know how normally your client goes, I like this website. Now you can say to the client, okay, right, go to it and tell me what. I'm not they would need an Atareem login though, so I don't know, a guest login or something like that. I don't know. But it's, I think it's a really cool feature, right? But that should be the version 3 they'll be bringing out soon. Work hours. Where's the work hours? There you go, work hours. One of the things that's a bit annoying about this listing theme is you do have to pick up and drag. You have to drag everything, which is a tad bit annoying, I think. Just a little bit annoying because I'd prefer if they just had a button that moved everything up and down, but you gotta manually pick everything up, which is just a little bit annoying. And you got to make sure you hit done. If you don't hit done, it doesn't save it. Yes, let's keep working. Oh yeah, Project Huddle. Are you having your breakfast, Catherine? Are you on breakfast again? Where's category? There it is. So let's get the category in. Category, we will go for category, we will go with a checklist. We'll go for a checklist, I think. Checklist would work well. Let me just update this. Now I need to do the checklist for this. So let's go to listings categories. And the checklist is... Where's the checklist? Here we go. So we're going to go with residential. Like that. Oh, damn. I forgot something. I was meant to get images. You're like me, Catherine. You know, when I wake up, before I get out of bed, I grab my phone and go, right, how many Twitter notifications, LinkedIn, Facebook, emails, and you start going through them, responding, replying, delete, whatever. You do all that, right? Right, I'm going to have to go to... let me just move this menu over here. I'm going to have to go to Canva. I need to get some images, basically, for the listing. Because over here, it's good to have an image for the category. So I've got to get something. Oh, okay, I forgot. Yeah, Canva's got a new app, haven't they? Canva's got an app. Should we download the app? Oh, hold on, I can't remember what chip I've got. What chip have I got? I've got the Apple chip. There we go, let's go with the Apple chip. Canva now has an app. Super cool. Okay, cool. Let's just open that. Boing. Did that go? Did that go over? I don't know if that went over. Yeah, there you go. Got a Canva app now. Ah, awesome. That's kind of cool, right? So Canva now has an app. That's a bit weird, isn't it? That's a bit weird, that. So it's like a... which code editor do I use? I don't use a code editor. I just do a bit of CSS here or stuff. Is this the app or not? Do you know something? I'm not sure if I'm liking the app because it's separate from over here, so I'm not going to use the app now. I got really excited that they had an app, and now I'm a bit like, actually, because it's in a separate tab, it's not as good. I don't know, it's just me, right? So let's go with a custom design. We'll go with a logo size 500 by 500 and images, and we're going to go for... Ah, Charlie, was that the one then? Font size, icon size, really? Aha, David Den got it. The thing is, though, Charlie, right? I still don't get where the problem came from. Because when I add it to my website, social sharing icons, I never get that. I never get that. Good old David Den, hey? Right, okay, so I need to find an image of... Would you say that image is a reflective image of, say, a US residential home? I would say yeah. Would you? Would you say that's a good image for a residential home? Think that works? Yeah, cool. Thank you. It's a residential home. Let's just download that one. Download that one. What's the other home I need to get? The other home I need to get is where are they? Yeah. So then we need to do a commercial. It won't be commercial home, but I'm thinking something like commercial building. Yeah, I think that one's a good one. I think that's a good one for commercial building, right? Yes, Dave. Well done, Dave. Scuba diving is Charlie. Well done. Thanks for sorting out that code. Nice one. In fact, I'm going to try New York. No, we'll go with that one. So we'll go with commercial. So I'm just working on a directory website, and I just need to get some images. So storefront US. Oh, what am I doing? That's the wrong one. Storefront US. Maybe it helps if I type storefront correctly. Nah, storefront. That looks a bit rubbish, doesn't it? Nah, storefront. Nah. Storefront. Would you say that's a good image? Wow, Dave. Are you, Dave? So when it comes to like, do you build website? I mean, obviously you must do something with websites, right? Oh, I'm trying to find a good bakery website image. Not sure yet. Just watching my cat for a moment. Oh, he's all right. I'm not finding a good image for a storefront. Nah, let's go back to the one I had before. Will that image work for you as a storefront? It just looks a bit lackluster. There we go. Let's just brighten it up a bit. That will work better. Right, storefront. Let's download that one as well. Right. Now then. High rise. High rise buildings. High rise. Why don't you... why don't you do some more websites, Dave? I mean, you built one for your uncle's company. Have you ever thought about building more? Or finding out if there's anyone your uncle knows or someone who might want a website as well? Maybe. What area was your uncle's company in, Dave? Which type of business was it? What kind of business was it? What kind of business was it? Can anyone explain to me what a mid-rise building is in America? What's mid-rise? I get high-rise, but what is mid-rise? What is that? What is mid-rise? Does anyone understand? Okay, financial company. So have you ever thought about trying to find out if there's any other companies out there in Nigeria or related where you could do more websites? Ah, this is mid-rise. Got it. This is more of a mid-rise then. Yep, got it. Mid-rise. Here we go. We have a mid-rise. I'm not sure how good these images are, but we'll go for them. Right, we've got mid-rise and we have high-rise. Excellent. Right, let's now go to bulk resize photos.com. Choose the images. Boop. So here's the images. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. We're going to go with 100%. Drop that to be WebP, 80% quality, and we hit start. Okay. And we've gone from 2.5 megabytes to 245. Obviously, I will resize them in WordPress. I'll scale them down a bit. But we've gone from 2.5 to 245. You know, it's like we're not even 10%. We're less than 10%. We're less than 10% of the size. Which I think is super good. Right, super good. Okay, let's close that, back over here. Let's go to media library. And let's add new, select files. Oh, hold on. Let me just expand that. Get out of that. Cancel that. Look at the size of those. Look at the size, right? Look at them. They're tiny. And here's what they were before. Look. Here's the new size. Okay. And here's what they were before. You know, you're reducing so many of them down to 10% of what they were before. And this is why WebP for me is like... It's a no-brainer when it comes to sizes and stuff like that, right? So we got our images there. Back to the categories. Right, where are we? So residential. Okay. And we are going to have... home. Tower. No. Flat. Building. I'm just trying to think here. Store. Commercial. Business. So if I go with home, and this time we'll go for, say, this one. No, we won't. We'll do an image. It's the whole point of doing the images, wasn't it? Hey, in the pre. Yeah, so sorry. Back to you, Dave, then. Well, you know what I say, Dave, about anyone that says, hey, they want a website built for free. You kind of go, sure. Sure. You know what you want to say to them then? Here's what you say. You say, okay, I'll tell you what. If you pay for my time, I'll build your website for free. So the website will be free, okay? But you got to pay for my time to build it. That's fair, right? That's fair. And then you build it for free using a free domain on a free server, which is a massively shared server, which might get hacked and malwared and whatever. But it was for free. And she pays for your time. And she probably won't like it, but hey. Oh, sorry, hold on. I've done the wrong thing here. Yeah, we're going to go with the icon. We're going to leave the color as... go with the red. Like that. Add image. Go with that. Listing type. We leave it as that. Listing type. Window cleaner. We add that one in, so residential. Yeah, paid for your time at full hourly rate. Do you know what I mean? Just do it on, yeah, here you go. Here's your free domain. Here's your free hosting. You never pay for hosting ever again, right? But you got to pay, I don't know, £600 for the website for your time. Hey, Vura, with regards to containers, I still feel like waiting. I just think that there's nothing worse than if you build a 10-page website with containers and then something happens. There is another part of me that says just go for it, because I don't think there'll be that many big changes to come from it anymore. So what is the major risk? And you could argue there isn't. So just do it. This is just me saying wait. And I know loads of other people that would actually do it. So I would say you got to make a decision yourself. Jump in and do it, or hold tight. And I don't want to say there is no right or wrong answer, but there is no right or wrong answer yet. Let me add another one. So we're going to go with commercial. We will go with the business building, like that one. We'll go with that. The color will go with the red again. And the listing type will be window cleaner, and add image. We go for that one, commercial building. Add the category. Right, so we've got residential and commercial. Let us now... I just thought of something. Does it matter what order it's in? Does it matter? No, it shouldn't do. Let's go for storefront. Icon will go for a store, and I'll go with that one. Go for that red color again. We'll add the image of the storefront, and listing type will be window cleaner, and add. And then we go for high rise. Is high rise? Oh, I don't know now. Is high rise one word or two words? High rise. Is high rise one word or two words? High rise. High rise with a hyphen. It's high rise with a hyphen. Right. High rise. In fact, it's not even written like that. It's written like that. It's high rise like that. But I think it looks better like that. I think it looks better like that. Icon, we'll go with tower, not tower. flat? No. That one. There we go. Building. We'll go with that one for that high rise. And we'll go for window cleaner, add image. Go with that. Good jink. And then add that. And then we'll go for mid-rise as well. The icon, we will go for build. We'll go with that one for the mid-rise, which isn't really mid-rise, but... And we'll go with this as the image. That should do it. And the listing type is window cleaner. Right, so there I go. I got my residential, commercial, storefront, high-rise, mid-rise. Cool. Let's now go back to the listing types. Let's go to window cleaner. And then we go to the fields. And now down here where it says category, it should pull through the category. This is a required field and it's a term checklist. So that is now done. So if I update this page, right, and I scroll up. Ah, yes, time zone. I need to set that, don't I? What's the New York time zone? New York time zone. Oh, it's UTC -4. Is that what New York's time zone is? UTC -4? Or is it ED? What's this? Is it EDT? Is EDT a time zone in New York? Does anyone know? Is EDT a time zone? Is EDT a time zone? Yeah, Eastern Daylight Time. Yes, Eastern Daylight Time. I don't know, guys. That's what I'm asking. I don't know. Yes, it is EDT. I don't know. Right, I'm going to have to set that somewhere in a moment. But yeah, here we go. So we got commercial, residential. Yeah, looks pretty smart, that, doesn't it? When you come to pick your categories. Like that. Cool. Right, let me just do the time zone in there. Settings. General. So it'll be UTC -4. Right? That's what it is. UTC -4. I wish they just... I don't know. Will we have America here? New York. Could just do New York, couldn't I? No, UTC -4. We'll go with that. Right, save the changes there. That's weird. Why is it still saying UTC here? Maybe I need to regenerate. I think I need to regenerate. This theme does have quite a few little, not bugs, but it is a little bit fiddly-ish. It can be a bit fiddly. You got to mess around with it in quite a few areas and stuff, which it's a bit painful. Just got to remember where that time zone field is now. Where's the time zone field in here? Where is it? I'll find it in a bit. It's somewhere in there anyway. Hey, Andrew, I started early just because I'm working on a directory theme. So I just thought, why not? Why not, hey? Why not get started on just working on a website? I can't remember where the damn time zone bit is. There's a setting. I'll find it. I will find it. I'm working on a directory theme, so I just thought while I'm working on it, I might as well do the live chat so I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. It's always good to do that. Right, so category based on the 5 supplied, which we have now done. So business owner's name. So we'll go with a text field here now. Go text, and we'll call this business owner name. This is not a required field, but it must be done. And we will now move this to be up here. Why have I got rent details there? That shouldn't have been there. So we'll have business owner name. Description, which is here, which will be an open text field. Facebook link, Twitter link, TikTok link. Right, let's get the social links in. Here you go, social networks. Let's get those in. Now this one is a bit of a funny one because the social links on the My Listing theme, you can't totally control what they're going to look like. So, sorry, I'm just having a bit of a moment here. I'm just thinking about this. Social links, social networks. So this is one of those ones where they actually get to add in what they want to add in, which slightly defeats the object of what they want to do, because they've said Facebook link, Twitter link, TikTok link, Instagram link, YouTube link. The way it works is you would add in what you want to add in. So if I hit done and I just show you how it looks on this page now, right? When you scroll down, look, it's not done it. It's not done it. I'll tell you why it's not done it. Because I haven't updated. That's why. Let me update. I haven't updated. Let's get back over here. Let's refresh that. Ah, right, Catherine. Okay. And it was working okay with containers, was it? When you tried it, was it working okay? So here we go, social networks. You can click add, and then you pick what you want to go for. They don't have TikTok on here. The client has said they want TikTok, but you can't add TikTok. I can't modify that. I'm not touching it. But they have got all the other stuff on there as well. But they could add other, and then you could add in your TikTok link over here. Stuff like that. So let me just add in placeholder. Fields. Let me just add in a placeholder for TikTok or other networks that can't even spell networks that are not listed, then use other. For TikTok or other networks, for TikTok or TikTok. Hold on, I can't remember now. Is TikTok with a K? Hey Wakash, you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, TikTok is with a K. For TikTok, then use other. Right, let's just hit done. I'm working on a directory website, so I'm just updating the settings and stuff before I build out the page. The way I like to work is I like to get the directory working. I need to know it works. Then I'll move on to the cosmetics of the page, the search bars, all of that. I don't like to jump in and go, let's design the website. No, I like to make sure the directory is working properly. So Andrew, you know this scenario where they don't like the photos? Is this because they weren't telling you, or is this because they just like, it's one of those people where they just kind of chop and change their mind? Oh, that's weird. It didn't say the placeholder. Where's the placeholder then? That's weird. It didn't do it. For TikTok or other networks, please use other. There we go. Let's try that. Update. Let's try that again. Ah, there we go. Look, for TikTok or other networks that are not listed, then use other. Right, so they can go add, and they might go, hey, we're going to put a Facebook in, and they put their URL in, and then you add in another one, and you go, hey, we're going to go for YouTube. You add your link in, and you can add them in as you go along. Wicked, wicked. Right, logo upload. Oh, is that field not there? Damn, I forgot it. It's all right. It's just I forgot it. So logo is, you don't have to have a logo. It's up to you. And we will have the logo will come after these. Will come after social network. The cover image is not required as well. Yeah, the logo, the cover image. And then I need to have year the company was founded. Right. Actually, I did ask the client pricing. Did we want to have a pricing field? Do we want a pricing field? No, let's get pricing out. Let's leave pricing out. They haven't said it. Let's leave it out. Pricing field is out. Sale price. Do you want a sale price? Window cleaners don't generally show that though, do they? They're not going to show a sale price. Let's just take that one out. Won't have that. Location, right. This is where I've got to think now. Year the company was founded. Year company founded. So if I say year company founded, format date. Now, one of the problems of this, is that no, we're not going to do this. I'm talking to myself, but we're not going to do this. And the reason why is because it doesn't allow you to pick just the year. So instead, if I went for this date field instead, format, no, damn it, that one doesn't do it either. Right, we're just going to go with the year. So we'll go with a number like that. This will be a number here, and we'll just call this year company founded. And I'll just put in placeholder example 1978. Something like that. Why would you start a company in 1978? Let's just put in 2001. 2001? No, let's not go for that. Let's go for 2010. Something like that. The minimum value can be 1900. Yeah, would you say? No, let's just put 1800. And the maximum value can be 2100 for now. Let's just done that. Let's just save that. Just read what Andrew's saying. Want photos that represent each of their services. Yeah, I mean, Andrew, that's really annoying, isn't it? When sometimes they They go, no, I want this photo. And you look at it and go, how does that photo relate to the service? And it doesn't. And it makes no sense. Why would they pick that photo? And then you kind of just go, all right, fine. Oh, did it not add it? Fields. I thought I added it. Oh, here. It's at the bottom. Year company founded. So if I go for 1978. Yeah, that's okay. Right? That's okay. So let's go back over here. So we've got the year the company was founded, which sits over here. Now we need to go over the areas covered. So now this, we've got location, region, location. Why have I got two? Oh, that's a form heading. Duh, that's a form heading. I don't need that. I don't need the form heading. Yes, yeah, sorry, I got a form heading. I don't need that. Yeah, it's window cleaners. It's for window cleaners. In the US, window cleaners in the US. Got in touch with us last, I think it was last Wednesday. We had a chat online. We had a video call. I explained to them what we can do. I went over specifics. Got most of their information. And yeah, we agreed to basically start work on it on Wednesday. Yesterday, I didn't get as much done because I had to sort out another client with a problem they were having. But we're kind of there. So we're going to say region, multi-select. I'm not sure we're going to have region on here. And I'll tell you why. Because when you look at this website, okay, this is now the power of the My Listing theme, okay, everyone? This is the power of the My Listing theme. You could either go here and start to pick a region if you have pre-installed regions, which we're not doing, or you could do this. So you're all looking at the map, right? Watch this. I'm going to go in here now and start typing New York. Look at this. Look at this. I could go in here and start typing in Borneo. Look at this, Borneo. Let's just go for this address, right? Let's go for this one. Oh, no, sorry. Did I just pick something else? What did I... No, hold on. I did pick that, didn't I? There you go. Look, I've picked it. I didn't pick it. Look at that. It's now gone to Borneo, right? To that address. What if we were to go in and go with Edinburgh? Look at this. It's gone to Edinburgh, right? So this is all, once you put in the Mapbox API, it's dead quick and easy to sign up. Dead quick. You can be as specific as you want, or you could go in and type in the actual postcode. Look at that. Postcode. Look at that. Were they happy with the website they got, though? That's the key question, Andrew. Or do they regret it? Or did you never hear from them again? So we're going to get rid of region. And we're going to call this... Now, the thing about areas covered, areas serviced. So I'm going to say main area serviced. And the placeholder I'm going to go with is New York, like that for now. Number of allocations allowed. This is cool, right? Number of allocations allowed. I'm going to go with a light effect there. And we will have this as a... I do think this needs to be a required field, but I'm going to leave it as optional. And we'll go with about 14 there. Enable package visibility, done. Let's just update that. For daily updates. So Indapre, trusted APIs. What do you mean by that then? You'll have to give me a bit more clue as to what you're looking for there. Not sure why it's not showing New York there. Because I've told it to give me New York. Why is it not giving me New York? Oh, hold on. Do I need to type in New York? There we go. New York. Maybe that's what it was. No, it's not going there. That's weird. Let me try something else. Why is it not showing me New York for? Right, let me just get the New York map location. What are the coordinates? Map coordinates. I think this is what I need. Coordinates. I think this is what I need. So if I go with that. Just seeing the questions back again. Hey, that's what you got to do, Andrew, right? You know, and if they're happy, leave them to it. Not your problem now. It's not your problem. I mean, it ain't nice. Let's not pretend it. It's not nice, is it, when people do that? Oh, yeah, you build it for them and then you get someone. As long as you got paid. Did you get paid, though? Did you get paid? I hope you got paid. I'm going to say maximum number of locations covered is 10. Let's now hit done on that. Let's update that. Let's go to add listing. Budging. I think I need to add a description in. You can add up to 10. You can add up to 10. So we'll have a description. Add up to 10 locations. Add up to 10 locations? Yeah, I'm going to change this to be areas serviced. Add up to 10 locations. A lot of back and forth. The map box is the free. It's the basic one. It's the basic one on Mapbox. But I found it easier to set up than Google Maps API. Has anyone ever worked with Google Maps API? It's a bit fiddly. It's a bit fiddly, isn't it? This, on the other hand, is really cool. Do you know what? That has not centered onto where New York is. It's gone like all the way over there. But I'll let it go. Right, so let's just test this out. So if I go with New York, and then I go add location, I can add in multiple locations. Let's go with Scranton in Pennsylvania, right? Dunder Mifflin. We can add another location. We can go for Brazil. Let's type in. Look at that, Brazil. It's not showing it. Oh no, there it is. There's Brazil. That's because it's gone straight into the center of Brazil. I am going to change this though to. I think the zoom in is a bit too deep. Let's go for. Let's drop that down to be a 12 12 would be better. Done. So one of the things about the My Listing theme, which is annoying, is that you do have to go back and forth quite a bit. Bit back and forth. In fact, I can tell you what the instructions are. I can tell you what the instructions are for, because I sent it to the client yesterday. Here's the instructions for Mapbox. So you sign up. You do have to provide credit. You have to provide card details. You then verify, right? Just pick a ready-made map. Don't experiment or whatever. And then you get a access token, and then that access token is what you then stick into, say, WordPress or whatever you're going to use to get it integrated. Those are the instructions for Mapbox. Right. So here we go. Add up to 10 locations. That's working pretty well. And I'm just going to put some comments now as well. So for the fields, I'm going to say for the logo, for the description, I'm going to say we recommend using bulkresizePhotos.com, bulkresizePhotos.com, that website there. Recommend using bulkresizePhotos.com to convert your image into a WebP with 80% quality and 100% size. Because what you don't want is people, you know, when you say to someone, here you go, upload a logo, they don't WebP it. Some of the images are like 4 megs, 4,000 pixels wide. But as long as it's converted into a WebP, it can make a significant difference in the size of the images, right? So by adding in a description, you're kind of informing them of something to help them out. Because you can add plugins in, right, that convert it, but they don't always work. They don't always work. And sometimes they error out, right? They do error out. So look, right now here, look, it says, we recommend using https bulkresizePhotos.com to convert your image into a WebP, it should be into WebP. Gotta change that. Did that wrong. Into WebP, into WebP, into WebP. Update that. Let's just refresh the page. To convert your image into WebP with 80% quality and 100% size. Now, whether they do that or not is up to them, but you've given them some advice. So I've given them some point, up to 10 locations. You got to pick the other if you want TikTok or other networks. I think it should say other non-listed networks. Now, we'll leave it as other networks for now. Description, business name, category, general fields, optional fields. General. I think that's pretty good. Nice result, that is, I think. But we're not done that yet. There's still stuff to do. So we've done the fields. Then we have to go to the single page. There's loads of settings on my listing theme, right? I need to do a much more dedicated video on it. Oh, good point. Let me read it again. We recommending using to convert your image to WebP. Yeah, your good point there. 2 is better. You're right. You are right. So let's just change that to be 2. Let's do the cover image as well. 2. There we go. Hey Atif, how you doing? Just working on a directory website. Another one for a client. Ah, Chingy, just saw your name. Hey, how you doing? So let me go back over here. Single page, cover style. Cover image. We will go for a cover image like that. Yeah, let's update that. So here's one thing about the My Listing theme that gets my nerves, right? Every time you hit update, it takes you back to the first tab. I really wish they'd find a way to stop that. So we're going to go with cover image. Then we're going to go with cover details. The cover details, we will not show the price because there is no price, right? Whoa, what have I done? There we go. So we won't have active. Click on a detail, drag and drop, preset details. There is no event date. Cover details and call to action. Call now. We'll have leave a review. We'll have a bookmark. We'll have you've reached the maximum number of details allowed. Oh yeah, damn it, I forgot. Only allowed 3. 3 call to actions. Let's think about it now. Won't do call now. We'll do. We won't do leave a review. The quick call to actions are claim listing. No, we won't even do claim listing. Let me think about this. Website. Hold on, we haven't got a website, have we? We haven't got a website. I forgot. So we'll do send email. So send an email, call now. And what's the third one we'll go for? Think. We will go for bookmark. We'll go with that. Send an email, call now, or bookmark. Right. So they are the active ones that we will go for. Send an email, call now, bookmark. Right. Let's just update that. To be honest, Artif, what it is, yeah, is because the My Listing theme comes with so much built in, right? So much facility, like with the map, with the search. It makes it easier to do. And it just made it easier. It just made it easier. I mean, I'm not a massive expert on custom post types. I haven't had to do much with that. So it was just for ease of setting up, and also if the client decides not to work with me later on, they've kind of they've got something that they could update and work with themselves. And there's also like a Facebook forum as well for it as well. So it's almost like sometimes some of the solutions I build, I try and go, right, okay, what if I drop dead or the client stops working with me? Can they find someone else to work on it with them? Or there's a resource like documentation. So if I go over here to documentation for the listing or the theme, here's the documentation. Look, 23 articles. Right, so there's loads of step by step, like installation, header, footer, pages, Elementor. Look, code snippets, stuff here. So there's stuff here. Very true, George, and that is on my radar to do more of. It is on my radar. I'm not joking. Just not had time to do it yet. It's a sad excuse, isn't it? But just not done it yet. Labels, window cleaner, window. No, I've done that. Where am I? Single page, back here. So cover details we've done. Quick actions we have. So quick actions we will go for call now. We will go for leave a review, bookmark, share. We'll add claim listing. We will also go to send an email. Let me now just rearrange these. So we'll have that. We'll have a bookmark. We'll have a share and claim listing like that. We'll go with that. That's the order. I do need to I need to get more clued up on it, and I need to do a massive video, a 12-hour video on it. That'd be quite freaky. Right, let's just check that is still saved. Right, content and tabs. Right, so now this is where we go into profile. We are not going to have the contact form, right? We're going to have profile and reviews. Now, the reviews will be the reviews. The profile tab will be, we'll go with 2 columns. And this is now where I just have to have a think now about the fields we're going to show. So we'll go with, not sure why we got that one there. We're not going to have the gallery. We'll have the location. We won't have the author. This now is what do you see when you actually go to the actual listing. Hey, I will do, George. And if you got Zanti using it, that's a big thing. Hey, Matt, how you doing? I would go 1920 by 1080, Andrew. I definitely would. If you're going to do full width, yeah, I'm okay, mate. If you're going to go full width, I would go 1920 by 1080. Just makes total sense. You don't need, and if you go for cover, right? If you go for cover as the background image, don't go for contain or default, go for cover. You'll be okay even if it grows a bit more because it works. But 1920 by 1080 is a pretty good size to go for. Got an incoming call. I'm going to cancel that. I don't know who it is. But yeah, I would go for that. Right, and now I just need to have a think about these fields. Okay, right, so we're going to add a text area in, and we're going to drop this into the main column. The text area will be label? No, we don't call it label. We call it business name. And the field we're going to go for is the business name one. There we go. I really hate these icons. I really hate why we have to have block icons everywhere. It does my nut in. Custom block ID. We don't need to do that. Done. Business name. Right. Phone number. Where's the phone number one? Where's the phone number one? I think we'll just use that one again. Text area, we're going to go with, I'm going to call this contact phone number. And it should detect it. Where is it? Phone number. There we go. I'm not going to call it contact. Right, we'll go with phone number. That's better. Get rid of this damn field icon. Don't want the icon. So we'll have a name like that. We'll then go for business address we won't show. I got to remember, business address we don't show. We will have business email, like that. We will go with the business email, and we are not going to have any icons. Okay, we're not going to have icons because I don't on the directory pages, the icons look a bit, you have an icon everywhere and it looks ridiculous. It does not look good at all. So this is where I'm now reordering what does the customer see on the directory website. Margot, just saw your question. Based on your experience, which WP plugin would you recommend, which helps to redirect users to different language of web based on geolocation? So what you're saying is 141 products. Everyone give George a round of applause because that would kill me. Margot, when you say redirect, so you're saying if I come to the website and you're in Spain, it knows you're in Spain and it takes you to another version. I mean, you could use a translator plugin which, based on the geolocation, does that. However, I'm not sure about a plugin to do that. I'm not sure about a plugin. You could use a translator plugin which will translate it, right, automatically, or you pick the language you want and it translates it. Or even you pick a flag and it takes you to another website. I'm not sure about that one, Margot. Mainly because I haven't had to do that. So I'm not. If I'd done it, I would. I don't know if anyone else here can answer it, but I don't know about that one. Have you done a Google search? Have you done a Google search? And when you search, look at the latest month. No, not heard of geo-targeting WP. Is it free? Is it free or is it a premium? Is it free or a premium? So let's now go with the, I saw it here, work hours. There we go. Let's get the work hours one up there. Just check how that looks. Expand block. Yeah, we'll expand the block. We'll get rid of that. Don't like that field whatsoever. Category. There we go. Categories. Oh, there it is. It's already there. Dull. Categories. And the category field, we will not have an icon. Categories, cool. Description. So business owner's name. Business owner's name. Business name, phone number, Right, sidebar column will go for a text area. And we will put it here. This will be the business owner name. So we'll say, hold on. Do we want to show business owner's name if it's blank? Not sure. Would you show that? Probably not, actually. Have you heard about geotarget? I'm potentially Ati, working on sites similar, house cleaners. This is a window cleaners. It's a directory website. So the idea is, you see, is that once you've built it out, say you want to now you want to add a listing in, they would basically fill out these details to say, you know, what hours of the day, or, you know, enter their hours, or, you know, from for different days of the week and stuff like that. They can maybe say they do commercial buildings, residential, mid-rise, you know, stuff like that. Social media, so they might want to add in their Facebook link or their YouTube link and all of this. And they can add in locations as well. So let's say they operate in New York. They can go and pick New York. They might also operate in Manhattan, which is New York, really, isn't it? So let's just change. Let's go for Los Angeles, right? They could go operate in Los Angeles. Maybe they also operate in Syston. So they operate where I live. Look, they can, you know, they can put down where they operate. So there's loads of stuff there. Loads of stuff. The My Listing do have a demo, Artif. The My Listing do have a demo. So if you go to My Listing demo, they do have. Here you go, demos. Here's your demos. Well, they're not really demos. They're like demo websites. But you're talking about a demo backend, aren't you? You're talking about a demo backend, is what you probably mean. No. Now, business owner's name, we're not going to show because that might not be their description. You should show, but we'll have that over there. Description. I think the description needs to be further up. Like that. Because it's what you're going to read, isn't it? Yeah, cool. Right. Takes a while, Matt, to grow. Takes a while. You just got to keep at it. I wish I hadn't clicked now because I've just forgotten where I was. So we have description. We will then have the social media networks. So, man. Social networks will have above the location. I think that's good. The cover image you don't have to add because that will already be there. And the logo will already be there as well. Year company founded. Do I want to show that? Yeah, year company founded. So, year company founded. And we're going to use that field there. Now, the description should already be using the description. Oh, flipping heck, get rid of that field. Work hours, categories. I don't want the icon. Social network. I don't want the icon. Location. I don't want the icon. No, we will leave the icon, actually. We'll leave the icon. Like, that one's quite important. But year founded. I don't want the icon there. Let's get rid of that. Year company founded. Year company founded. Done. Right. So that should be the directory page. No, Matt. So that guy, he then said he wanted my email and contact number, and I stopped contacting him after that. Artif, aside from Facebook, do you know what other Elementor resources are out there that are good? Honestly, I think it's mainly just YouTube, Facebook, and there might be the odd blog out there. But I think YouTube and the Elementor Facebook groups. Right, so the in-house builder. When they say in-house builder, do they create that builder, Matt? When they say in-house builder, it's probably going to be GoDaddy. And I would say, yeah, I'm not sure about in-house builders. Have you seen the builder, though? Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Let's test it out. Imran test, phone number 123456789. Business address, this will not be displayed to customers. So business email, we'll just put in that one. Work hours. So on Monday, I work from 12 a.m. to 12:15 a.m. And then on Tuesday, I work from 12:30 to a bit longer. No, I don't. That didn't even go anywhere. 2:45. On Wednesday, I'm open all day. On Thursday, I'm closed all day. On Friday, appointment only. Yeah, we'll go with that. My time zone is, let's go with UTC. Right, we'll go with that. I work on everything except, I only do commercial and residential. Right, I only do commercial and residential. My business owner name is Imran Siddiq. My description is like that. You know, let's just put some of this in bold, whatever, like that. Social networks, let's just go in and do YouTube, and let's just put in https://youtube.com. Let's do that. Logo optional, cover image optional. The year founded, let's just go for 1978. Areas covered, let's just do Syston. Let's do Syston. Let's add in another one. So let's add in London as well. Let's go for London. Right. So if I now hit submit listing, the listing has been submitted. I obviously have to go and approve it. Listings. So there's the listing. What's that one? Oh yeah, I was messing around, wasn't I? Delete that. Don't need that. There it is. So let's approve it. Good jink. Right, now if I go to the Explore page, it won't work because I've not set this up yet. So let's not worry about that one yet. I need to set that up. I might as well do it now while I'm here, innit? Sorry, just looking at the messages. Yeah, if it, you know, like George is saying, it's not going to be very customizable and you might find restrictions. That sounds really restrictive. That sounds really restrictive for me. It feels a little bit like image, text, and I feel like, you know what will happen is if the templates are wicked, great. If the templates are boring, do you really want to have those on your portfolio? I don't know, it's just like, with me, it's a bit like, I'd want to have that freedom and flexibility. There we go. Right, so let's now look at the Explore page. What? Look at this. This is what the My Listing theme is good at. Right, so if I just show you, look, it's, can you see over here? It's put those two locations in. Right, for where I've said I can operate. The location's covered. You see it? There's just a fake one I put up. I can go in and say, right, what are you looking for? I need to change that to only... I need to get rid of price range. So when I click over here, right? By the way, I need to change the header because this is not the header we're using. This is the one that comes with the theme, which I'm using an Elementor header. You get the ideas to do all this, right? And look how it's presenting it back to you, right? Do you remember I did those hours? Look, it's got them there, look. Thursday close, appointment only. What times am I open? Open 24 hours. Right? I think categories and year founded need to go here under social network. Yeah, they need to go over there. Let's just go back again then. So it's quite cool, isn't it? The My Listing theme. I think in the way it presents it, I think it's really good. That's why I like using it. I tested out loads of directory themes, and this one just worked. So we'll put categories there and year founded there underneath location like that. I think that works. I think if I swap it there, that works even better. So work hours, business email, description, contact number. Yeah, I think that works. It is, isn't it? It's a lovely, nice theme. So if I now just refresh that, you got your categories, you got your social network. You can click and it will take you there. They can hit the call now and it will call the number. They can hit that and it will send an email, right? Oh, look, if I click that, look, it's opened up an email, right? If you were to call there, it's going to, don't save, it will then, you can share it. Look at that, share. You can bookmark it. So if you've registered as a customer, you can bookmark it. You can even leave a review. So there's so much in, how do I get back out again? Back. There we go. So it's pretty slick in what it does, I think. What are you looking for? Categories. Look, residential, commercial. Do you remember I created the categories earlier with the pictures? This is why. This is why I did it. Right? So you might go, I only want residential. So it's going to bring up what you want. It's pretty good. No, it's not that It's not that clever. There's limitations to it. There are limitations to it, Matt. But it's still pretty good. I mean, look, you got YouTube here. Facebook would be blue. Twitter would be the bluey color. So you have different colors there. That's in red because that's the YouTube color, right? But you can start to. This is not the header I'm using. This is the theme header. I'm scrapping that and building one from scratch. At the minute, I'm going through the motions, the very long-winded work that I call the setup of the directory. Because there's loads of settings you've got to go through. Enable similar listings. Nope, we won't allow that. Because why would you want to have a similar listing? Right? If you're a business, why would you want to show? Yeah, SiteGround usually, staging site. So this website here, let me show you. Staging 3 websquadron.co.uk. This is my staging website. So here, this website has got about 40 plugins. So whenever there's a WordPress update or anything, I do it on here. So this is just where I'm testing stuff out. This is where I do my testing. Whenever there's an Elementor update, Elementor Pro, developers, beta, whatever, I do it all here. When I do my YouTube videos, I'm using this website. So when I update or anything like that, notes, all of this stuff. Ooh, let's do a note over here. Right, it's where I'm doing things. And I've got 40 plugins on here on purpose. So I've overloaded it with tons of stuff. And then I go, right, update, what's broken, what's not broken. Shop's fine, the contact form is fine, the icons are fine, the mobile menu is fine. Nothing's broken, I can still edit with Elementor. So you go through your motions, isn't it? You go through your motions like that. And then you're good to go. And if this staging website is fine with 40 plugins, most of my websites are like about 10. Some of the e-commerce ones might go up to 13 or 14 or maybe 15. But if that's fine with over 40 plugins, you can kind of sit back and go, yeah, cool. And because I don't use Elementor add-ons like premium add-ons, happy add-ons, or any of those, I feel more relaxed as it is. Boom! Look at that. George. Look what George has just written. 131 images from 90 megabytes to 6 megabytes. 90 to 6. It's less than 10%. What's that? It's not even 10%. It's like what? 7%? I mean, this is just like, yeah, the notes is working fine. The notes, I haven't really used it with any clients yet, to be honest. But it's working fine. It's working fine. It's totally okay. But yeah, 40 plugins. So whenever I build a website for anyone, if I use a different plugin, I add it to my staging site. So it grows. So one day it'll probably be 50 or 60. It grows. So there's loads of plugins on it for no good reason except I might have used them in different places here and there. So this is a mother of a website. And then WordPress version 6, I update. Everything fine. Elementor Pro, I update. Everything fine or not. So it's my staging site. And if that staging site ever breaks, I don't care. I go to SiteGround, delete it, create another new one. Well, I won't create another new one. I'll kind of try and sort out the problem because I don't want to have to start to add all those plugins all over again. But that staging site has never, ever fallen over. Ever. But I think that's because I don't use Elementor add-ons. If you want to use an Elementor add-on, go for it. But I just don't. Because I don't need to. Right, preview card. See that? Look, there are tons of settings in here, and I haven't even touched all of these ones yet. I'm still going through the listing type one. So when you do this, if you've got more groups like window cleaner, toilet cleaner, road cleaner, you've got to go through all of these one by one by one by one. Takes time. Takes time. But this is, and Andrew, I know you've been thinking about WebP, on and off quite a bit. This is the beauty of it. 90 megabytes down to 6. It is unbelievable. Right, it's unbelievable. Right, the template we're going to go for is I can't remember now. What was the different? No, default was the one I want. The background will be the image. Star ratings. No, we're not going to do star ratings. I don't think that's fair. Head buttons. Head buttons. No, we're not even going to go for short address. And we're not going to go for a sale button. No, we're not going to do that. Footer details. Let me just check. How does this look? Imran test Seister. No, we're not going to do that. Let me just update this because I've just gone and jigged it a bit. Hey, Unlock Lord. Haven't seen you for a while. I thought you'd locked. I thought you'd like bricked yourself up. You've been locked up. How you been? Not seen you for a while, dude. Details. What's the details going to show? No. We don't want any of that. So no head buttons, no info, no footer section. So let me update that. I'm just working on a directory website, by the way. Right, so in the header, right, what are we going to show in the header? In the header, we will show, let me just check what we can show. We will show, it's already going to have the business name, right? So we don't need to show the business name. We'll go with category. We'll go with category with the business name, like that. Done. In the fields below the title, we won't show anything. And in the footer, which is quick view bookmark, we won't actually show anything in the footer either. I think in the field below here, we'll go for locations list, might be a good one. Just think here. I think locations list is a good one. We'll go with that. Cool. Right, done. Let's update that. Let us now regenerate. You always got to keep regenerating on here. If you don't regenerate, it doesn't pull through all of your changes sometimes. Now explore that. There we go. Look at that. Commercial, residential. No, I don't like the colour there. The font, that's wrong, isn't it? So that's not showing up right. The colour there was totally wrong. So I might get rid of it then, if I can't change it. Locations list. I can't change it. I forgot about that. Let's get rid of that then. Let's get rid of that. Let's just update that. Just remember, Andrew, anyone who complains, just say to them, you need to update. You need to update, because if you don't update, this is how I frame it. I've had people say to me, well, I don't want to update. And I then say to them, right, by you not updating your phone and your computer to the latest version, you are leaving yourself susceptible to hacking and security vulnerabilities. That's what I say. If you don't update your phone and your internet, I say to them, why do you think they have updates? Because there's a new vulnerability, there's a new Trojan, there's a new security risk. If you don't update, you are leaving yourself open to a vulnerability. And there's nothing that I or anyone can probably do about that then. So protect yourself and update. And you know what? They always go and update then. The minute you say to them, you don't update, someone could be stealing your bank account details. They could be watching you because you have an update and shut the door on hackers and stuff. So I say that, and they always go and do it. You always get someone who goes, I ain't going to update. I ain't updated in 5 years. And I go, right, well, you're leaving yourself open to a butt whooping. Right, so you tell them, go and update. Don't be an arse. Is what you're saying, right? Okay, preview cards. We've done that one. We've done that one. We are then going to go to... I am wondering, though, if we need to put social sharing in the footer section. I am wondering... Actions. Quick view bookmark. Quick view bookmark. Done. We'll do that. We'll go for that. And yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that so they get their quick view. So we update. Let's just go to performance. Regenerate. Like I just said, you've got to do that. Did you notice how quick it regenerates? It is always this quick, always. You then update that. So if I now go over here to quick view, I get the quick view with the theme. See that? I get the quick view. Look, residential, and then you'll have your description, whatever, right? So that's pretty good. You can bookmark it, or you can go all in, click it, and now see all the details. So it's pretty... It's my favorite. It's my favorite directory feed plugin. Don't get me wrong. There are some things with it which really get on my nerves. There are some stuff about it which is not perfect. Oh, hold on a second. I've just realised something. This is in alphabetical order. I don't want this in alphabetical order. I can't remember. Can I can't remember. Is there a way to change the order? I want residential first. I don't think you can you? WordPress order categories. I can't remember. Take care, Jimmy. You stay safe too, alright? I can't remember. Is there a way to how do I change the order of categories? No. I'm not adding a plugin for that. There must be a way to change the category order. I'm sure I've done it somewhere. I'm sure I did it on someone's site. What did I do? No. That's annoying. If you got to use a plugin, if you've got to, no. There's got to be a way to reorder the categories without using a plugin. No. I'm not buying this. There's got to be a way to do it without a plugin. Order category, no plugin. There has got to be a way to do it without using a plugin. Right? There's got to be a way. I'm listening, George. I'm listening. I don't like it being alphabetical. There's got to be a way to do it. Don't say child theme anyway, by the way. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm just going to double check. I wonder if fields category. No, it's all alphabetical. Bugger. Yeah. That's unfortunate, that is. I was hoping there was like oh, hold on. No, not that. That's a pity, that, isn't it? That's a pity, that. Now, that'd be a fantastic solution, right? If there was a way to do that. That's really unfortunate, that is. Ugh. Balls. Oh, that's ruined my day, that has now. That's ruined my day. But anyway, let's just crack on. Right, so we've done the preview card. The quick view is default map skin is light. Taxonomy is categories. Taxonomy label is regions. Let's just check that. So we can see the categories. Yup. That's what we want to see. And then we're going to go for, actually, wait, default, alternate. No, leave it as default. Don't mess around with it. You mess around with it and you regret it. Now we work on the search form. So many settings. So many settings. I am gonna cut the live in about 7 minutes. There's a reason I'm going to cut the live. I had a phone call come in and I cut it off and they've sent me a text message. So I want to give them a call back and just check what's going on. So sorry about that. But so we've been live 2 hours, 15 minutes. Bit of a long one today again. But I will cut in. In fact, I'm going to cut in about 2 minutes, everyone. You got 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes, people. I hope you've seen something a bit different though as we've been working on this theme. Just it's something you might consider using or not. I mean, I don't get anything out of it if you use it or not, so what do I care? But it's not a bad theme. Let me just type here window. What if I type in ta or Imran? Yeah, there you go. That's working pretty cool, that, isn't it? Yes, invigilate. You go do that, George. You take care, okay? Yep, see you soon. And nice one on the web, P. Well done on the products. You stay safe, all right? Always stay. America uses kilometers, doesn't it? They don't do miles, I think. Category drop down. Number. What have I got? Number of rooms there. Price we don't want. Amenities we don't want. Order by. Done. Do we want to add anything else in? Open now. Open now. No, we will leave that. Leave that. Let's update that. Let's now check the page now. There we go. Look at it. Order by. Category. That's a pity. It's a pity. That is a real pity. It does it alphabetically. That is a real pity. But at least you get them all here. What's annoying is it does these in order that I added them in, right? But the filters, it does it in this. Oh, that's annoying. But anyway, that's annoying. All right. Take care, George. Take care, Matt. Take care, Andrew. Take care, everyone. I will catch up all with you hopefully soon. And I'll have probably more updates on this directory website where I'll hopefully start fleshing out the front end and stuff like that. Okay, cool. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Bye.